What if I told you there is an angel whose name has been erased from your Sunday school lessons? A being so ancient, so powerful, but yet hidden in silence. He is not Michael, not Gabriel, not Raphael. The angel of judgment, the silent watcher, the one who walks between light and shadow. He does not cry out in battle. He does not descend with trumpets. He watches records, and when the command is given, he binds. In forbidden texts, his name echoes through ages. He stood at the fall of angels. He gazed upon the destruction of giants. He guided souls between worlds. You may not know him, but he has always known you. This is not just a story. This is a revelation. Prepare to witness what heaven never meant for man to remember. His name is Sariel. Before man drew breath, before the garden bloomed, before the stars burned their names into the sky, there was order. The heavens thrived in divine harmony. Countless angels moved like fire across the firmament, beseech with a purpose, each with a name. Among them stood 7 of the highest, the Archangels, might, wisdom, and judgment made. Michael the protector, Gabriel the messenger, Raphael the healer, Uriel the flame of God, and Sariel, the silent one, the watcher of stars, the keeper of secrets. He was not the loudest, nor the most beloved, but he was precise, unwavering, and absolute. When sin stirred in the high places, it would be Sariel who would descend with judgment like ice. This is the story of the forgotten archangel, Ta, of wrath, mercy, and divine mystery. Sariel was created not for war, but for watching. While Gabriel carried messages across dimensions, Sariel stood in silence, eyes fixed on the heavens. He was the watcher of the stars, the angel who mapped the movements of time itself. The constellations, the sacred calendar, the appointed times, all passed under his gaze. Every rising sun, every shifting shadow, every echo of prophecy. He did not boast. He did not speak unless commanded. But to the Most High, he was essential. In the book of Enoch, he is called Sariel, the archangel, who is over the spirits of men. A guardian of souls, a silent guide for those wandering between life and death. It was Sariel who oversaw the veil between worlds. He walked in the shadows between judgment and mercy. And when corruption first touched heaven, it was he who saw it first. The angels known as the Watchers had begun to look upon the daughters of men and desired them. They abandoned their stations. They broke their oaths. Sariel watched and wept silently. He did not act in wrath. He waited for the command of the Most High. And when it came, he descended. The Watchers had fallen. 200 angels, once radiant, once loyal, now bound themselves to the earth. Their leader, Semjaza, their oath unbreakable. They took human wives, taught men sorcery, war, and vanity, taught women enchantments, seduction, and secrets, not meant for mortals. And from their union came abominations, the Nephilim giants of blood and rage who devoured the earth, its beasts, and its people. The world was no longer innocent. It wept, and heaven answered. The cry of the righteous reached the throne of the Most High. And from that throne came a command. Call forth my holy ones. Sariel, Raphael, Gabriel, Michael. 4 archangels blazing in glory, descended like storms over a broken world. Sariel was given a sacred task, deliver judgment. He was not sent to slay, but to bind, to record, to mark the sins of the fallen, to ensure that the Watchers and their children would be buried beneath the earth until the day of final reckoning. In the book of Enoch, it is written, "Go, Sariel, to the sons of men, and bring a warning. Show them what has come from the corruption of heaven's gate." And so he went. He walked among men. As a shadow of light, his voice was thunder. His presence like stillness before a storm. He spoke not with wrath, but with certainty. Turn, repent, for the judgment of the Most High is at hand. But mankind was deaf, and the earth trembled. The Nephilim roared, and Sariel raised his hand. Sariel stood at the edge of a great abyss. His eyes, like mirrors, saw every sin written into the souls of the fallen. One by one he named them. Simjaza, 200 names, bound in scrolls of fire. The fallen trembled, not from fear, but from the sound of heaven's justice being spoken aloud. By the word of the Most High, Sariel declared, "You are judged. Your place is no longer among the stars. You will descend into silence." Then came the binding. Chains, not made of iron, was I, but of light, and words I fell from the sky. They coiled around the Watchers like rivers of judgment. To Azazel, the teacher of war, Sariel said, "You shall be cast into the desert of Dudael, your face covered, your tongue silenced until the great day of fire." And it was so. To Simjaza he said, "You shall watch your children perish by their own pride. You will never rise again." And it was so. As the Nephilim ravaged the earth, Sariel and the other archangels moved swiftly. Michael struck them down with fire. Raphael healed the remnants of the righteous. Gabriel cleared the skies of their corrupted spirits. And Sariel recorded it all. Every soul, every judgment, every prayer. He was the divine scribe, the whispering watcher. He moved not for glory, but for order. And when his work was done, he returned to the heavens. But the world was no longer whole. The blood of the Nephilim stained the earth. The hearts of men had turned cold. And so the voice of the Most High spoke again. "I will cleanse the earth with water." Sariel, the judge, watched Noah build the ark. He watched the rain begin to fall. He marked the end of the first age.